everybody.
Hello.
Hi. So this is our third episode.
Third episode, yes.
Okay, so welcome to Tag Along. Again,
Yes.
thank you so much for all your support, your feedback. आपके messages आते रहते हैं हमें, आपके phone calls आते रहते हैं
Yes.
और and again thank you so much for sharing your experiences, your stories for our last month's theme. It was remote learning. अभी भी हमारे पास है बहुत सारी आपकी stories. In fact, we got a feedback that people would like us to read out the stories
Yes.
for you. So we are going to do that, right?
Something-
so we are
something
going to have
news,
the-
right? We
very
have
soon
something, yes.
The podcast will be launched. And
Yay!
we will-
I'm excited. Yes. Yeah.
And we will read out the stories which you are sending. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So month of March, girls.
Month of March.
Our month.
Our month. Yeah, like Gayatri said, it's our month.
Yes. So March 8th is, as
Is,
you all know, it's an International Women's Day.
Yes.
And it's been celebrated all over the globe.
Yes.
So obviously that's the theme for us. Our theme is a woman of a substance. और as you can see हमारे साथ ये भी एक छोटी सी यहाँ पे जीनी बैठी है. She is refusing to leave us today. So obviously this is a great theme. So Aarti and Gayatri, I think we will talk about what we feel as a woman, but also we would like you all to share your point of views.
Yes.
We also want to know stories about what we call unsung heroes, right?
Yes.
हमारे आजू बाजू में, हमारी जिंदगी में, हमारी मेमोरीज में ऐसी बहुत सारी महिलाएं हैं जिनकी जर्नी आपने देखी है और they have their own success stories, inspiring stories,
stories,
right? They are
journey.
coming up with coming over a lot of issues in
Yes.
life. We always hear about people like Kamala Harris or Indra Nooyi or Indira Gandhi, and these are heroes, obviously,
Those are
overachievers. Hillary Clinton, like they have their own
stories.
journey, and like I read Michelle Obama's book. It's
Oh,
very
yes.
inspiring.
It's very inspiring.
Very inspiring. But I think for Tag Along, as we always say, it's a
It's
community.
It's community, and I think more ordinary
Ordinary people just like us.
who making
Just like-
extraordinary
like-
stories, I
and
guess, yes.
Exactly, and having our extraordinary journey.
Yes.
So I think that's what we want to celebrate this month.
Stories about us, stories about our friends,
Right.
our next door neighbors.
So many,
So
there are so
many-
many stories
exactly.
that to
So
share.
That's what we are going to bring to you. We are going to bring
Of
the
course.
stories, but we cannot bring those unless you share those with us. So
Yes.
obviously, right? So yeah, start sending those
And
stories.
You never know whose story inspires
Exactly.
whom.
Yes.
Right,
Exactly.
It can be
That's
inspiring
true.
to
That's true.
anyone.
That's true.
So, in fact, just today I heard a story about a friend whom I know for so many years now, and I didn't even know that story, and that itself is so inspiring. And you're going to hear about that too. So let's begin.
Let's
this
begin,
month
yes.
of and I think actually there should not be a month for woman celebration womanhood. We celebrate every day.
Every
being
day,
a woman.
yes.
It's just symbol.
It's just the
It's
one,
symbolic,
yes, it's a
exactly.
one special day, you can say.
And this is the giving us opportunity to talk about us and even listen to your stories. So girls, what do you think? Aarti, what do you think about being a woman, or what is so
The women's,
special?
yeah. That's a good thing, क्योंकि हमें कभी वो मौका नहीं मिलता है हमारी कभी कोई stories, and it's not always stories होनी चाहिए, पर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि women's के लिए first of all it's always देखा जाता है कि ये women है तो उनको ये role निभाना ही है, ये पूरा करना ही है. Just so for me, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि just let her speak, let everyone make understand कि क्या है क्या नहीं है. It's not always some kind of inspiration, because every role, हर एक role का जन्म होता है. It's not by birth. It's not कोई वो सीख के आता है. You learn every time. So even the motherhood, sisterhood, a daughter, friend, everything that you have to learn, right? तो हम लोग भी learn ही करते हैं, but just don't think or don't take it for granted. So for me, it's like let her speak, understand.
It's like cooking,
Yeah,
for example.
exactly,
As soon
exactly.
as you get married, you're expected to go
Correct.
and
Like
start
the
cooking.
perfect example. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Why
No, and
that you have to
I
think?
feel it's you actually put forward a very important point. मुझे हमेशा लगता है कि अभी I think we all will start seeing these videos coming for Women's Day, right?
Right.
और हमेशा ऐसी इमेज दिखाई जाती है कि ओ ये एक औरत है, she is managing the house, she is going to work, she is doing this,
yeah,
she is
yeah.
taking care of this, and then you celebrate. I think no,
No.
no,
And then
just
one day,
like,
yeah.
don't take her for
Exactly.
granted.
One day you celebrate, and
Yeah.
then, or I think there are so many friends that when we are talking, ना तो ऐसा लगता है कि am I a bad mother?
You
Am
like-
I a bad daughter?
Because
no,
you don't do
you
all
made
that.
those definitions.
Exactly.
We are learning. हमारा भी तो जन्म हो रहा है. We are not having that the book for that. The dummy
No,
book is for that.
exactly. So it's a
everything.
very good
So it's
point.
not.
Yeah.
So it's
So
just
it's
like
okay
let
if
me
you
be.
fail in one of those
Let me
roles.
be.
That's
a
fine.
Women's Day. Let
Exactly.
me be as like
That's
So
a
for me, it's like
absolutely
that.
great point.
Yeah,
I think
so-
you made, because sometimes even we put ourselves in that situation. We want to be that super woman, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That ये भी करूँगी, वो भी करूँगी, and I
Right,
have
right.
done that. I'm guilty of doing that. And now I tell my husband sometimes, like, I was stupid, really,
Right.
trying to do everything at once and
Exactly.
trying to
Try to
prove it to
prove
somebody that, oh, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Aarti, that's really a great point. That
And then we forget to live for ourselves.
Exactly. And then
So let go
we kind
sometimes.
of lost, and then
Yeah.
we are putting everything, and then again it's like a blame game with everything.
Right.
It's not about only husband-wife thing, but for everybody, like mother, daughter. We are.
But I think a lot of times
So
we
it's
take
like
that pressure on ourselves. Like,
Exactly.
nobody is
go
expecting.
go band kar do. So I'm like, let be us like as like we are a normal human being. We are learning.
That's
every
a
day.
great
So
point,
that's
I
the
think.
Women's Day. So that's like another day for us to enjoy. But don't put all the responsibilities to think about like woman hai to you become a superwoman.
No.
We don't have a cape with us. We didn't
Exactly.
born with that. हम लोग उस cape के साथ born नहीं हुए.
No, that's,
Everyone
I
is
think
like
that's
that.
excellent.
So just be normal like that.
Definitely,
So
yes.
for me.
So
So
I
what
think-
about you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I do agree with you 100%. For me, I think being a woman, like if I think about it, I am really, really happy to be born as a woman for one reason, because I could be a mother.
Yeah. That's
And it's very, very
The
personal
sweetest,
to my
yeah.
heart. Yeah, it's because for me, I feel just giving birth to a child and just even that whole pregnancy and just
Right.
that feeling that that seed
Yeah.
is growing in you, and then just
Wow.
you see that little baby born, and then just see them like my kids are grown up now, but I still feel that is something is I cannot even explain the feeling.
When you're
But-
saying it's feel like देखो हमारे चेहरे it's no matter I think it's a basic
We-
instinct right
we,
it's like
we take
something
it for granted, but I think it's a huge
Oh,
privilege.
yes, yeah.
It's a huge privilege to bring a human being in the
Absolutely.
world,
You
right?
said yes,
and
absolutely
then
right.
also making sure, we always think of it, so we celebrate birthdays, right? So baby's first birthday is now we just celebrate it as if like, okay, it's a great thing, but if you think about it, you took care of that little human
Yeah.
being. So
For
to
1 year and 9 months.
yeah,
Oh,
survival.
yeah, yeah.
So it's a celebration for your motherhood also. So for me, now my older son will be 26 years old, so I always call myself 26-year-old mother.
yes that's it
Because-
perfectly you said it really perfectly
Because
you
that's
said
how
it.
I'm growing.
Yes.
Right? I grew with him every year,
That's
knowing
what I
about
think
another
always.
human and their journey. So so apart from all other roles what we play, I think this is the role is more like close
It
to my
gives you more,
heart,
yes.
and I feel I don't know like I'm 100% perfect. Nobody's perfect
No,
anyway.
that's a different
so
part,
it's
yeah.
I keep asking my children also that you tell me if you feel like I did something wrong, and I do ask them like because for me that was right at that point, but not
Right.
necessarily. So
Right.
now you're looking back and thinking that I should have done this. Let me know, because I made mistakes too. but I think, yeah, that's very very close to my heart, and same feelings I have for my own mom, my own mother-in-law.
Right.
So whenever, like, and fortunately I share a great bond with my mother-in-law, we are very close, but whenever I look at her, I always feel whatever it is, she gave birth to this man who is love of my life. So she has a special
Right.
place in my life, just being a mother. So yeah, I'm very biased about mothers, so it could be
That's a
any
good
mother,
way
but
to
yeah,
put it,
I'm
yeah.
very biased just to that. And when I say motherhood, I'm not saying the woman who only gave birth.
Right,
You
right.
don't have to give birth to
No,
a
yeah,
child to
yeah.
become a mother. You can be mother to anybody, right? It's I think that nurturing nature what you
Nurturing
have.
nature. It's
very
all about that, I
essential
guess, yes.
For, and I think woman gets that very naturally.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, being a woman, and that's a privilege, so
To
you
be.
can be a mother.
Right.
Even small girls, they take care of their
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, even
I
playing
think वो
with
by
dogs,
birth आ
yeah,
जाता है हम
just-
लोगों में.
Yeah.
By birth वो आ जाता है, I think.
Yeah,
right?
आ जाता है.
That is like
That's what I feel,
automatically
it's natural,
कोई नहीं
yeah.
सिखाता, but it's really amazing
Like
feeling. and it's a really
simple thing,
amazing
right?
thing.
अभी हम लोग plants भी लगा रहे हैं. अभी now I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
for the plant sale. तो वो छोटा सा seed से we start
Yes,
growing,
growing,
and
yes.
every time, like, I feel such a joy of seeing that
Right.
life growing out of soil. I think that itself is
That's-
also
that's a motherhood,
somewhere
right.
you feel that mother. Yeah, so yeah, that's my view of
Good.
of a mother. So Gayatri.
Gayatri, what's
I
your-
feel women are more strong emotionally, so like if not physically, but emotionally, mentally, they are
Right.
very strong. So holding a family together, building a home out of house, it's all women. That's what I feel. So
Right.
if you want to keep your family together, if you want to make like peaceful life, it's you, right? Like
Yeah.
it's women.
I know.
We cannot expect from men to do that. Right? So
We'll have so many episodes on that, right? On women, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, वो
not
बोलते हैं
just
ना कि बीवी happy तो घर
the
happy.
घर happy. Oh, wife
But,
and
wife,
life. It's
happy
like
life.
all go
Happy
together.
wife,
Happy
happy
wife,
life.
happy life.
Happy life.
But it's not about like we said. It's not about only husband-wife relations
Yeah,
or
it's-
anything.
it's
We're
any
just talking
relation.
about it's
Any
like
relation.
wounds.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
just
what you
something.
said is like homemaker.
It's
right?
a homemaker,
You
and
literally,
really
you are
what you
always
said,
that glue who keeps
Yeah,
the family
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's so true, because I also feel like for us, right? Most of us, we got married and came here. So in my personal experience, जो इंडिया में जो फैमिली है मेरी हस्बैंड के साइड की, I am more in touch with them in spite of such a distance, whereas he doesn't even know many of his cousins now who are in touch with
Exactly,
me.
yeah,
And
ऐसे हो
sometimes
जाता
I'm
है।
surprised कि अरे तू उनके
तू
साथ
नहीं
बड़ा हुआ है,
होता।
मैं
I
नहीं हुई हूँ,
know,
but why they
नहीं।
still contact me? But now I realize because I became that glue, right?
Right,
So
right,
for
right.
men, it's not like they don't
You
care, but
you
they
push
don't.
them that way, like
Yeah,
oh, please
exactly.
go ahead, talk to them. Even हम हमारे बच्चों को
Exactly.
सिखाते
It
थे,
comes
oh
so-
talk to the mom, talk to the
Cousins, yeah.
auntie, cousins, कि ऐसे बात करना है. But they just like we are not saying we are not against our parents. It's
No, but I
just
think
something
that's
that
what
we are talking
it's
about.
her point, like it's naturally
Right,
you
right.
make that
do it.
home,
Like,
right?
Exactly,
building
exactly.
relations, building family
So
together,
Right.
building home.
Exactly.
And
Just because we are emotionally strong. That's what I
right.
feel,
And what you
because
said, I believe in that. If you are happy, you will make
Everyone
other
happy.
happy. So that's a very
And I
important.
think
ingredient.
the stories which we will hear from our friends and obviously
Right.
from many of you, many of those stories I'm sure are about a struggle what that woman went through, but in spite of that, how we still keep our surroundings
overcome the-
protected, right? So a lot of time in अपने खुद के जीवन में हम लोग देखते हैं कि we go through something, but we try to protect our family कि that किसी और को नहीं उसका इफेक्ट होना चाहिए.
Right.
So it's not about not being selfish. You should not do that. You should not ignore your health. You should definitely
Right.
pay first attention. If you are giving your own health attention, is not being selfish. You should do that. I think all of us should do that.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think that comes naturally.
Plane में oxygen mask पहले खुद को
Exactly.
लगाना and then
That's-
give it to others.
yes.
So if you are not healthy and fit,
Right.
You should pay more attention.
And those
to
are, I
that.
think, little examples जो हमारे आसपास होते हैं वही हमको आई थिंक अप्लाई करने होते हैं अपनी लाइफ में. सो फॉर एवरीबॉडी, सो दैट्स व्हाट कि डोंट मेक अ डिफरेंस मेन वुमेन, ये डिफरेंस मत करो कि वुमेन के लिए ऐसा ही और मेंस के लिए वैसा ही. एंड आई थिंक आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि पर्टिकुलर पीपल आर डूइंग इट या ऐसे कुछ है, हम भी कभी कभी खुद ऐसा करते
वो
हैं.
ब्रेन
As a-
थोड़ा
yes.
कंडीशन नहीं होता है ना कि वी
Exactly.
ग्रो अप विद दैट कि ये इसका
Exactly.
रोल है, वो उसका
हाँ,
रोल है, देन
नहीं मैं ऐसा बोल रही हूँ कि कभी कभी हम खुद भी ऐसा करते हैं.
Yes.
हम लोग भी जो है, हम ये नहीं कहते कि मेंस करते हैं या अदर सोसाइटी वो हमारी करे. कभी कभी वुमेन ही वुमेन के लिए भी बहुत
कभी-कभी they
ग्रांटेड ले
always-
लेती है. या वी ऑलवेज डू दैट कि नहीं हाँ तो क्या हुआ, व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम. बट जब
So,
हम उसमें आते हैं-
उसके ऊपर एक पूरी इंडस्ट्री है बालाजी.
I know, and then that's what we started, right? हम लोग ने-
All the
क्योंकि
stories are
सास-
only on that,
Exactly.
right?
So that's the title.
if
is
अगर
that.
एक वुमन दूसरी वुमन के साथ ये ऐसा नहीं करेगी तो कैसे सीरीज चलेगी?
सीरियल्स कैसे चलेंगे, तो वो ड्रामा कैसे ये होगा.
I
So
know.
that's we are a part of drama. We are for drama.
We already
हम-
have so much drama.
So much
We already
drama.
have so much
तो ये
drama.
जो ड्रामा है.
Yeah. So again,
but
right?
yes.
So share your stories.
Yeah.
As we always say, doesn't have to be like big.
We gave you the hints. Yes, we
कुछ
gave you the
funny
hint.
होगी, कुछ
Right.
तुम्हारी खुद की memories होंगी, कुछ भी. So yeah, what we want, as we always say, is tag along. Just come together, and then
Yes.
you never know. Somebody will inspire somebody.
And we
Somebody
just
might
don't
find.
want like ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि कोई स्टोरी I mean कोई जर्नी होनी चाहिए
Yeah.
या something
Just a
extraordinary
thought,
होनी
just a thought.
चाहिए. It's just your thought, like you said, yeah, just the
Thought
thought.
process,
कि
yeah.
what you feel like as a
woman,
woman,
what
what
you
you achieve itself. It's
Or I
nothing-
think you know what, Aarti, we can even ask questions to each other. Why not?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
if you need help in some area, then you never know. Somebody
Yeah.
we might find someone in this
Yes.
community to give us that advice. No? We have a lot of elderly people.
So that's
also.
those are the tag questions
Those
for
are the
us.
tag questions.
Tag
yes.
questions, tag ideas.
So,
we need
exactly.
that.
So you can even
of course.
come up with those, and then we can definitely find help for all of us, right?
Yes.
Even men in this group, whoever's watching,
Yes.
men, boys, if they want to share anything.
Yes, and if
about
you
their
want to
thoughts
tag,
about women,
Exactly.
if you want to tag anybody,
Tag
your
anybody.
mother,
Yeah,
daughter,
yes.
wife,
So tag
friend,
your heroes,
you know,
tag
tag
your
your
heroes.
own heroes. You make them a hero, basically. जरूरी नहीं है कि कुछ चाहिए, पर शायद आपकी जिंदगी लाइक आप इंस्पायर हुए
Inspired.
हैं, ऐसे उनको भी आप टैग कर सकते हैं.
Sure.
So that's what it's all about.
So this is what we are going to bring
right.
this month. We have some interviews lined up already.
Yes.
So these are the women whom we thought personally they were our heroes. They were in our lives, and then we thought that. And again, these are not the only. There are many.
Right.
Because of obviously the limitation, we picked few, and possibly
Right,
we
right.
can meet them in person. But these stories and these interviews we will be bringing this month. And I'm sure you're going to like it. As always, thanks for your support, and keep supporting and keep contributing. This is not about just us three talking and Jeannie sleeping
Yes.
next to us, but this is about you joining us. So yes,
It's about tag along.
It's
Tag
about
along.
tag along.
It's your participation, basically. That's
It's
the contribution
everything,
we needed.
Exactly.
That's it. And
Yeah.
Let's-
So
we can just go on and on, right?
yeah. So as we always say, tag, subscribe.
Tag. Yeah. Oh my God. हमें अभी बोलने की जरूरत
Yeah.
है यार.
So
नहीं,
our
हम लोग we thought कि वो हमारे साथ ही है.
I know.
But yes,
I
of
know.
course.
So I should say हमारा सबका
Yes.
आपका भी YouTube
Yes.
चैनल है.
YouTube channel.
Yes.
उसको सब्सक्राइब करो,
Subscribe karo, like karo.
शेयर
And
करो.
share करो. So that's what
Yes,
we needed.
and yeah, do share with your friends, your family, and as we always say, comment on those
Yes.
YouTube videos. Give us feedback. Feedback doesn't mean every time good, nice.
Everything,
Some
yes.
of you have given us good feedbacks. Where can we improve?
Right.
What can we do? Thanks for having basically having our back, telling
right.
us so and that shows you care, right? You telling us about how can we improve.
Yes.
We definitely
All the
appreciate
comments,
it.
good, bad, ugly, all the comments is always
Please, yeah.
welcome,
Yeah.
please. And thank you always, you are there for your support, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.